If you're looking for an awesome product at a great price, be sure to check out the link in the description. Over 50 people have been abducted in a mass kidnapping in northwest Nigeria, according to a private conflict monitoring report shared with Agence France-Presse. The harrowing incident, which targeted the village of Sabon-Garin-Damri in Zamfara State on Friday, underscores the escalating violence plaguing the region. This brutal attack, described as the first mass capture in the Bakura local government area this year, reflects a disturbing shift in tactics by armed bandits towards larger-scale operations in northern Zamfara. The report highlights a concerning trend of increasingly aggressive assaults, leaving communities living in constant fear. While a Zamfara police spokesperson has yet to comment, the incident paints a grim picture of the security challenges facing the region. The crisis, initially rooted in land and water disputes between farmers and herders, has evolved into a sophisticated criminal enterprise. These gangs, operating with impunity in areas with limited government presence, prey on vulnerable rural communities, looting villages, demanding exorbitant taxes, and engaging in widespread kidnappings for ransom. The consequences are devastating. The violence is exacerbating an already dire malnutrition crisis, forcing people from their farms and further destabilizing an already fragile environment, compounded by climate change and reduced international aid. The brutality is chillingly evident in a recent incident where, despite a $33,700 ransom being paid, 33 kidnapped victims were murdered, and tragically, 3 babies perished in captivity. This underscores the ruthless nature of these criminal organizations. The origins of this conflict can be traced back to 2011, a period marked by increased arms trafficking and regional instability in the Sahel. This fertile ground allowed organized armed gangs to flourish, transforming cattle rustling and kidnapping into lucrative enterprises in the impoverished countryside. These groups extend their control through the systematic extortion of farmers and artisanal miners, effectively creating a parallel system of governance built on violence and intimidation. The violence isn't confined to northwest Nigeria, it's spreading into the north-central region, causing widespread fear and displacement. While recent military operations, including airstrikes and ground assaults, resulted in the reported deaths of at least 95 gang members in Niger State just 2 weeks ago, the military's resources are stretched thin. Despite improved coordination between the Army and Air Force, analysts acknowledge that airstrikes have unfortunately resulted in civilian casualties over the years. Adding another layer of complexity, these primarily financially motivated bandits are increasingly collaborating with Nigeria's jihadist groups, who have been waging a separate, 16-year insurgency in the northeast. The emergence of the Lakurawa jihadist group in the northwest has further escalated the conflict. Desperation has driven affected states to recruit anti-jihadist militias from the northeast to combat the growing threat. This complex and volatile situation demands urgent attention and a multifaceted approach to address the root causes of the conflict, provide humanitarian assistance, and restore security to the affected communities. The scale of the kidnapping, the ongoing violence, and the intricate web of criminal and jihadist elements highlight the urgent need for decisive and coordinated action to prevent further suffering and stabilize this troubled region. The international community must actively support Nigeria's efforts to curb this escalating crisis